What's up, guys? CashApp here, and we're here today with our first crystal ball reading. Um, so right now, like I said, I've been doing this for a while. I just haven't done it like out in the open before, but let's get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do is light my positive manifestation candle. Um, this is made out of a few different herbs and things like that. See, I got my herbs down in there. So you can see I've been burning it for a while. It smells amazing. I would have to say the trickiest part though is making sure that the wick stays up, because for some reason they lean over and it makes it really hectic to relight. So um but I definitely love them. It helps a lot. It smells really nice. I love this thing. So let's get started there with that. And I do smoke while I do this because it opens up my mind, definitely helps me receive messages a whole lot easier. And I'm getting messages already, so let me just start there. Get my holy water going. I put holy water because it's kind of like a lubricant on my hands, on my third eye. I'm gonna put it on my throat to make sure that I'm able to communicate with you clearly. What I'm getting. So here's my little ball here. And let's see what I can see or feel coming from this. I'm gonna have to shut the light out, so if you guys can't see me, I'm very sorry. If you can, super awesome, but I can't have the light. So let's see here. Spirits, guide me with your energy, please. Help me channel your messages to this ball, make them clear and concise. So I get the feeling here that somebody, I don't know why I'm getting this, but somebody feels like a puppet. Like I'm getting like a puppet, like on strings, like a little marionette. Somebody is being controlled here. I don't know if they know that they're being controlled, but I get the sense that they're kind of aware of it. They don't like it. It's like they're not sure if that's what's going on, but that's how they feel. Whoever's doing this is telling this person that that's not what's happening. They're doing their best to convince this person that that's not what's going on, that they're not controlling them. It's hard. I get that it's hard. Like this person who's being controlled, they are suspicious. And the person that's doing the controlling knows that they are suspicious. So they're doing their best to maintain their trust. They're trying to tell them whatever it is that they feel that they want to hear and need to hear, so that they can continue to trust them and therefore leave the door open for manipulation. I get the sense that somebody is being challenging with money. Somebody is being very difficult when it comes to money, finances. It's like I get the sense that one person is very generous and the other person is very stingy in this connection. One person likes to give. They like to give freely. They like to give of their, it's not just money, but it's like their time. They're very generous with their time. They're very generous with their energy, but I do not get the sense that this person is unfaithful. I get the sense that they're just very kind and they like to be helpful. And they like to try to treat others with love and respect and charity. But the person that they're with is a very stingy person. Like they just like, you know, they're the kind of person that will tell a homeless person like get a job, like rather than give them money or do anything charitable. They'll tell them to get a job. They can be very nasty and be like, well, why are you doing this for them? They can't do it themselves. Like just a very, very nasty disposition. I get very feminine energy from the person that's doing the controlling. I get the sense that the other person is very quiet. They're a very quiet individual, mainly because they're intimidated. I feel like this person is constantly like deeply intimidated by a lot. It's not just their the current situation. It's like they're used to being around people that they find to be intimidating. But it's weird because like they're attracted to these kinds of people. The person that's being controlled is attracted to these kind of people, but they like strong individuals, strong-willed individuals. But it's like they have an issue where they can't necessarily discern between like confidence versus arrogance. They can't discern between like healthy self-love and like toxic self-love, where it becomes like selfishness. They can't really tell the difference between that. But this person that's being controlled is intimidated by the person that's doing the controlling. And this person can be very nasty. This person is very nasty. They can be very childish. It's like if they don't get their way, they can be super childish, like petty. Like this is the kind of person that will like blow up your work phone just so that you'll get in trouble with your boss, or like, and I mean when I say this is petty. Like this is a great deal of pettiness is what I see. Like this person is not just them not getting what there's a sense of pettiness there, where it's like they're like a child. Like anytime they can't get what they want from this person, it's an automatic all day temper tantrum. They can't stand it. They can't stand being told the word no. This person is very very insecure. This woman is a very insecure individual. I get the sense that something else is going on here though. Something else is deeply rooted here. This person that's being controlled, though, they're changing. And the person that's doing the controlling can see that. They're changing how they feel, what they're looking for, what they like. They're looking back on something. They're reconsidering a situation. They're contemplating. And it's like they're coming to understand that these choices are directly affecting the course of their life. It's like they had an epiphany. Like suddenly they realized they have more control than they thought they did. I see a chessboard. Somebody's playing games. Somebody's playing a game now. It's like this person looks at everything. They used to look at everything as like a game of chess. And now it's like, in this particular situation, they're realizing that they have to. They have to in this situation. Because they realize this person is playing the game with them. They're realizing that everything that this person is doing, these are things that they've done before. So they know now. This person is embarrassed. And so is the person doing the controlling, because I think on some level it's like they haven't directly told this person that they've caught them, but this person feels caught. It's like they know. So they're kind of turning up the ante now. It's like they're kicking it up a few notches. Like, okay, let me do something else. Okay, well, this didn't work, let me do something else. Okay, well, this didn't really get the effect that I wanted, so let me do something. It's like they're trying to break this person before they leave. They want this person broken before they leave. They want to leave them as a pile of nothing. It's the sense that I get. They want to make sure that when they leave, this person doesn't want anybody else, doesn't want to be with anybody else. They want to make sure that they are emotionally depleted, exhausted, just over it. They don't want to connect no more. But I get the sense that the person that's being controlled is drawing energy from this person. They're just taking it in at this point. I see a lot of the person that's doing the controlling. There's a lot of yelling and screaming. There's a lot of cursing going on. A lot of name calling. And then the person that's being controlled is just very they're withdrawing from this situation. So it's like they don't even get upset anymore. They don't have anything to say. I get the sense that they're just kind of sitting there and reflecting. Not necessarily on what the person is saying to them, but they're reflecting on something else. Their mind is elsewhere. There's a sense of it's like, I want to go home, but they know that I get the sense that home is very far away. This person could be from another state. This person could be from another country. But I get like I see that they want to go home. I'm getting a face here. This person is very mischievous. This person is very they're playful. They laugh a lot. But I get the sense that in their eyes, from what I can see, it's like their eyes are hollow. Like they don't have it's creepy, really, because there's a grin here and there's a spark in their eye, but it's like there's no pupil, or like their eyes are very hollow. Like they don't have the smile is not necessarily reaching their eyes. That emotion, that soul is not there. It's almost like I'm looking at a mask. It's very strange. And it's like behind that little spark in their eye, there's a pain. There's a lot of pain there within the person. Yeah, this person that they're with has a very nasty disposition. I get very heavy, dark energy from this person. It's like when they enter the room, there's a sense of it's like you can feel it when they enter the room. Their energy is so heavy that it's like, ooh, you know, like it doesn't necessarily send a chill down your spine, but it definitely it's like the air in the room gets a little thick, you know. And they could just be walking in, they could be smiling, and this person, just the kind of person whose energy will make your stomach drop down to your ass, like no cap. It's ridiculous. I couldn't see living my life that way, as someone just carrying around that much dark energy within me. This person is very vindictive, they're petty, they are childish, they use people. This person is very this person doesn't let anybody in. They don't really care to. It's like, I want what I want from you, and that's about it. That's the closest that you get to me. It's the sense that I get from this person that is doing the controlling here in this situation. They want more. And here I see a butterfly in this situation as well. So somebody's realizing the cause and effect of things in their mind. They're realizing that their choices do have an effect, a long-lasting effect. And it is not just, the other person that gets affected. It's the entire spectrum that becomes affected. And these are life-altering decisions that they're realizing that they're making now. I get this sense that, like, it's like I could have had everything I wanted, but I decided that I wanted something new. And now I'm stuck. It's like they get the sense that they're not exactly stuck. The person is not stuck. They feel that way right now. I get this sense that they, with their words, with their mouths, they made a commitment and they're trying to be different. And because I feel like this is the kind of person who did not stick to their commitments in the past. And because they're trying to do differently now, but they're doing differently with the wrong person, is the issue here. They're doing differently with the wrong person. And now they're thinking about, like, how do I, this has become a part of this person's core values now. They've ingrained this within themselves. Like, they're like, okay, if I'm saying I'm going to be here and I say I'm going to do something, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be clear and concise with the conveyance of my messages. That's what I'm going to do. So they're trying to figure out at this point, how do they convey the messages of how they're feeling right now and get out of this situation and move forward and try investing with something new. I get the sense that they want to move towards something new. They want to start something, a clean slate somewhere. Maybe come back to an old situation. They're thinking about investing elsewhere. But they don't want to be repetitive in their mistakes. So they want to do the right thing. They want to make sure that's out of the way first. That door has closed first. I get a sense of deep loneliness. This is a loveless relationship. They just kind of I get the sense that they make each other look good. Like, it's really weird. It's very superficial. That, like, there's no love here. They really don't even have anything in common. It's very strange, the conversations that they as like they attempt to have conversations, but they end very quickly. And they're very slow to respond to each other, because it's like they talk about things with each other that one is not very interested in what the other one is talking about. So conversations are very slow. But then they end very quickly. I say they have many, like maybe 5-minute conversations, 3-minute conversations. It's very slow, very not lasting very long. They don't really go into detail about, you know, what the other one is talking about. It's like they don't really care per se. It's like one, and it's so funny because one is like, okay, I don't really know what you're talking about, but whatever. And then the other one is like, oh my effing God. Like, I do not give a fuck what you're talking about. Like, I really wish. And then it's like their brain flashbacks to a conversation where they're speaking to someone else who was brought up topics of conversation that were more intriguing to them. Like, that is the sense I get from the ball right now. That is what I'm seeing within the crystals.